kings and queens? It's your girl Queen Beast back with another video for you, and you. And today we have another mukbang as usual, and today's mukbang is the trending cucumbers, sausage, and rice combo by Eat with Kim, aka Kim Thigh. I hope I'm saying that right, like a thigh. I hope I'm saying that right. So shout out to Kim Thigh for making this combo. I really want to try it out. And today this sauce is not butter sauce. This is the Haitian sauce that we mentioned way back, Haitian sensation sauce that we have with our rice and meats and things like that. So I wanted to, this was gonna have rice. I felt like it was right.
It's a must.
It's a must with the rice. So of course, before we get started, make sure you look at the subscribe button, click the subscribe button, click the post notification next to the subscribe button, and give this video a big thumbs up. And make sure y'all check the description for my hubby's channel as well, and our family channel. Yeah, don't forget the family channel. The family channel. That's where you see all of us all in one channel. All right, maybe you want to try some of this, or are you still, you know?
No, I'm that. I'm that bipolar vegan. You feel?
I mean, you
so
could.
Right now, my mood is
cucumbers.
I'm vegan.
You want to eat cucumbers?
No.
You don't like green color stuff, but you vegan.
Just money. Besides that.
Okay. All right. I'll enjoy for you. Okay. All right. So you gotta have the rice. I don't know, the sausage, right? And then a bite of the cucumber, right? I'm gonna try it first, like this first, and then I'll try it. This is Cajun sausages, by the way.
Sounds crunchy. It's like the combination of everything, huh? In your mouth.
The combination of everything is really good. The cucumbers is really refreshing. You know, I like food where I have something that's refreshing within it. So it's good. You want to try, babe?
Guys, it looks amazing.
I sure will. Good job, Kim. Good combo. Good combo. That's good. Now I'm gonna eat it with the sauce. I didn't want to have it with the sauce to be like, because you know it's not the usual butter sauce that they have.
Oh, they use it with butter sauce?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully. I see a lot of people use it with butter sauce.
Oh, I thought you just using whatever sauce you wanted. I didn't know.
Well, Kim, I seen Kim, and I don't think she had sauce in the video that I seen, but she did flavor her sausage though. But this,
seasoned her sauce?
Yeah, seasoned, flavored, yeah.
Oh
see?
My Lord.
You see that? Now that looks good.
I know that's bussin'. Exactly. I know that's bussin'. I could just tell that's something I would do if I was.
Guys, I wish I could share this with y'all. Wow.
Yeah, I want to catch the Holy Spirit. Let me get some.
This is good.
Let me take a.
Oh my God. Wow.
I want to feel the Spirit.
You want to feel it? I'll let you feel it, baby, right now. You see, this is why I gotta go to work, cause you nasty. Woo. You should see them. You should let them see you chewing this right now. Man, yeah, oh my God, this is good. I like it. I really like it, the combo. The sauce is really good with it too.
This is next level stuff. Sauce is a little spicy. Shout out to you, Eat with Clip. Shout out with you.
Cause the piece is spicy. That's why.
Yeah, that's next level stuff.
That's good.
That's a good combo right there.
We gonna have a little convo.
What's up?
Shout out to my big brother and his girlfriend for their podcast, Fire Love Podcast. I was listening to their podcast and they mentioned a topic about being too comfortable. Like, it was titled "Comfortable in Your Relationship." I know, I'm gonna break it down. Hold on, I just gotta take another bite, cause this right here is good stuff. Good stuff.
That's good.
I'm being way too greedy trying to put everything in my mouth. This is good. So basically, being too comfortable in your relationship, like, you know how you're so comfortable with someone, you act anyhow, you are anyhow. Some people stop taking care of themselves, you know, like that, basically. Being too comfortable
in a relationship.
Yeah, in general. Me particularly, I feel like it's good to have a sense of comfortability in a relationship, because if you don't know how I look with, you know, I don't know, with the hair out or sleeping, just woke up in a sense, and
breath stank.
Yeah, breath stank, then why are we together? Kind of like. And if you do find out how I am in that state, are you okay with it? If you're not okay with it, I don't want to deal with you, kind of. If you're not okay with me waking up, breath stink, you know, I mean, sometimes I'm sick.
That's kind of natural though, to wake up breath stank. Now, if you walking around stank, that's, you know, you walking around.
Okay, see, that's different.
Choice.
Exactly. So that's another one. Like being so comfortable, like, hey, I don't need to take a bath, or I don't need to smell good, or hey, I got her already, so I don't need to work out, or I don't need to get my hair done, and you know, stuff like that.
If you stink by choice, you tripping.
If you stink by choice, he's tripping. What you guys think in the comment section? Let me know what you guys think about being very comfortable in your relationship.
Yeah, being very comfortable is healthy.
Yeah, like me and my husband were very comfortable.
Oh yeah, you're too comfortable.
I'm too comfortable. Okay, explain.
Reserved.
Explain.
We eat food, so I can't really explain what was going on.
Okay, you're talking about when I just walk on you in the restroom, kind of. Okay, so I don't want to say it too much.
What am I doing in the restroom?
He's doing something personal in the restroom, and I walk in on him, and then I just try to have conversation with him.
How long have you been married?
We've been married about 6 years, babe.
Do I like when you do that?
You hate it, but I don't know. I don't care.
She hates it.
I don't care.
And then I hate it.
He hates it.
She knows I hate
care.
it, and she still does it. See, that's too comfortable. You too comfortable.
Okay, see, I'm comfortable with that.
I'm not comfortable with that at all.
I don't have no problem smelling your boo-boo. I don't. You know, if we're having a juicy conversation. Yeah.
I open up sometimes when I'm taking a piss. You may be there.
Yeah.
But that number 2 thing, you tripping.
I understand.
What are some things that you're reserved about? Are you reserved about anything?
I guess when it's my time of the month.
You have no. It's many times where you have said some things about how you feel that I'm like, yo, like I didn't know you felt this way, etc., etc. Why you just didn't tell me, like?
Okay.
Like sometimes you surprise me with stuff you say. I'm like, you was feeling that way, or
okay,
you was thinking that.
Let me tell you why.
Let
me tell you why. I'm a person that avoid all conflict. Like if I can avoid conflict, I avoid it. Sometimes, of course, I feel like I have to say something when it's too much. So this was early on, though. I don't do that much anymore.
I'm talking about conflict, though.
I know, and you're saying that I don't express myself much, or you're shocked at when I say certain things, right?
Yeah, but you express yourself.
Exactly. But before, I do know what you're talking about, though. Before, when we were first married, I was a little reserved and talking and telling you, hey, I don't like this or I don't like that. I used to just let it, like he used to do certain things and I just let it slide, and then let it slide again, and then let it slide again, and then I started realizing that if I'm letting it slide, he's never gonna know that I don't like this. So I have to be like, say something, because I don't know, I just don't like, I feel like a lot of rapping and talking a lot is a lot of energy, and I don't want to waste my energy in being angry and screaming and all that stuff. I just avoid conflict, avoid all that mess. But I had to learn, to say, you know what, if I don't tell him this, he's never gonna know that I don't like it, and if he never gonna know that I don't like it, he's gonna keep doing it. So then I started telling you. So that's why I wasn't like that at first.
Well, I'm saying not only conflict, though, that's true, but talking about just stuff, I don't know, like just stuff.
Like what?
There's certain things that is like, oh, you feel that way? Not even about conflict, but it's just like, I don't know.
Like topics?
Yeah, just topics and stuff, or conversations about the way you felt about something that I probably didn't think you felt about it. It was like weird. I don't know what you're talking about, babe. I can't come up with it. Like,
I'm straightforward. I tell him, hey, and like, check me. Tell me if I'm crazy, if I'm tripping, like what's going on with me. And he's open to tell me that, because I'm open to receive it when he tells me, hey, you're tripping, babe, or yeah, you good. Nah, you ain't do nothing wrong. So we have that type of relationship where I could just tell him that. I don't know about him though.
Me, I find it difficult to open up.
He's very difficult to open up when it comes to what's going on up there in that big head of his.
No, I find it very difficult to, I don't know.
Why is that?
Weird.
Why is that?
To express my feelings. I don't know.
You think it's because how you was raised?
I'm not really good at that. Yeah, it's probably how I was raised. I'm just not good at expressing my feelings. So like, I just keep stuff in. And there's another thing of that stigma of being a man and not wanting to sound like.
That's why I said is it how you was raised.
Like you're nagging or complaining about stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and men are very logical. I'm not gonna say all men, but we're logical beings. Like we think about, we're problem fixers, and we're logical. We think about, it's just logical to just. But then it works against you when you're like, if I tell her this, you overthink things. Like if I tell her this, she's just gonna say this, or if I express my feelings, it's just gonna be that, and I might just not express it. So we're like too logical sometimes, where it's like, no, maybe if you express yourself, she'll give you a way out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I bother you all the time to express yourself.
Yeah.
Like, if I can feel his vibe, because we've been together for so long, so I can feel his vibe. Like, when he's not feeling well or if he's down, and I'll be like, babe, what's going on? Know how you're doing? And he fights it to the end type stuff. And I fight too. I'll be on there fighting.
I'm persistent.
I'm very persistent.
I just be like, babe, I'm not gonna tell you. Please don't make sense. And then let's just move out of the situation. Because I know she's gonna try to go the whole day bringing it up, bro. Like, so you still not gonna tell me da. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, I'm not gonna tell you. It's okay.
I don't know. It's because
I'm fine now. It's okay.
if he's, because I would like to know, you know, what's going on with you up there. Because I know a lot of people struggle with certain thoughts, and I don't want it to be like after a couple of years, that's when I'm taking notice of what's going on up here. Because there's some people that say, hey, I never realized, I never took the time to actually look and see that my wife or my husband are struggling with these thoughts or struggling with problems and stuff like that.
I was talking to one of my friends and he said how it was this family member that he waited till his daughter graduated high school and he left. He was with the mother, but literally he left the day of her graduation.
Wow.
Disappeared. He disappeared for a while, right?
Wow.
And then he went to Haiti and then they saw him on WhatsApp posting him walking on the beach.
Wow, he was really stressed.
He left and divorced his wife the day of the graduation.
See?
But he just stayed for the kids. You know what I'm saying? He stayed for the kids.
And nobody knew.
He wasn't really happy. No, they were shocked that he left. He left the day of the. It's just that after she walked up the stage, he said, "I'm gonna head out."
But yeah, what do you think about being too comfortable, babe?
It can get negative.
Do you think people, like, you know how people tend to talk to their spouses or to their family members or the people that's close to them a little less with respect than those out there? Do you think it's because they feel a sense of entitlement, like
they're just
their
familiar.
mind type vibe?
Oh no, they're just familiar with the person.
Too familiar?
Too familiar. But that's the.
I don't think being too familiar is bad.
No, too familiar where it gets disrespectful. The same way being too comfortable. Cholesterol is good until you get too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not bad to be comfortable or be too familiar. It's just after. It could get, if it gets to that point where it's disrespectful or selfish or whatever you want to call it, then yeah, you know what I mean? But you definitely need to be comfortable in your relationship and relationships period, and especially in a relationship with you and your spouse, because you're not gonna be yourself walking on eggshells the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I remember the first day we met, our first date, and you know your boy liked to eat food.
Oh yeah, you was so shy. I was like, are you gonna eat?
I had a full rack of ribs.
He did not want to eat, y'all.
Boy, first of all, I was eating
He
my
was
ribs
scared.
with my fork and knife, which was like probably the first time ever I ate a rib. I ate ribs the first
I was like, what you was doing with the fork and knife with ribs?
I only ate probably 4 pieces of ribs, and I remember you was like, "You done?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll take this home." Boy, I did.
Meanwhile, I ate my food.
You know you wouldn't the first date with a tear up something in front of my face with all the sauce dripping. Now you know you wouldn't have done that anyway. You probably picked smart. Matter of fact, you looked at the menu. You said to yourself, "What can I eat here that's gonna keep it cute?"
No, I didn't.
Let me get the chip and dip, please.
No, I didn't.
Let me get.
No, I didn't. Because honestly,
get the flatbread, no sauce.
When we first started like talking and stuff like that, I told you I'm not. Like, I told you I fart. You know? Remember that?
I don't recall that.
You don't recall that? I told him I fart. Yeah. So you don't think that, you know, I don't fart.
I was actually shocked that you farted the first time. I remember.
Obviously, I said, excuse me.
When you
I'm ladylike with it. But I'm not going to hold my fart for the whole day if I'm spending 12 hours with you, which we spent a lot of time together. And then I'm not going to hold my fart. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to hold my fart that long. You know how long we be hanging out? So the whole time I'm holding my fart.
I used to like run away or walk fast just to let it out. Be honest with you.
You still wasn't comfortable. Listen, I farted and I just said excuse me.
Yeah, I'm a very reserved person. You know.
Obviously, if I felt it was gonna be a bad one, of course I would excuse myself, you know, from the situation. I was like, I'll be back, but I fart. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Do you still like me?
And also, being comfortable, you gotta make sure that it doesn't stop you from being that person that tries.
Exactly.
To impress.
Impress, exactly. Exactly, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. There's comfortability, like good comfortability, but the bad comfortability is what you just mentioned. Way too comfortable. You still have to be mindful and still want to be new and try something new and make the relationship interesting and fun and things like that. I feel like, yes, of course, when you look and hurt, the person should love you no matter what. Cherish you no matter really. What.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just
what do you mean?
That. Because if the person didn't find you hurt, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about money.
No. I'm talking about hurt in the sense of not every day we're gonna have our hair done.
But your hair.
Not every day you're gonna have a haircut.
The hair needs to be wrapped up. It can't be like.
Obviously, it can't look like Okay, obviously.
You feel me?
Of course, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about somebody intentionally just waking up, not taking showers. That's just bad. That's just bad. Waking up, not taking showers.
I'm just saying, if the person didn't find you hurt, men, women, men, you shouldn't be the one to say, well, I'm hurt, you should love me the way I am. It's like, I didn't find you that way.
What do you
mean?
Make
an attempt. Like, okay, like the physical aspect. Like, okay, if I gain a whole bunch of weight, right, and you didn't meet me overweight, I can't fix my mouth and say, you better take me to where I am with this belly flop. You feel me? Or just breathing hard when we going to sleep.
But life happens. You don't think so?
Life happens, but that's a choice, though. That's the choice of.
Sometimes it's not a choice.
I mean, what happened? I got disease and I gained weight.
No, some women get pregnant.
And then you go work out after.
Sometimes it's not as easy as just working out after and losing it. If you fix your mouth
and say you should set me that way, I feel like that's unfair because I didn't take you that way. I didn't find you that way. I didn't approach you that way. I didn't try to be with you that way. So if you was that way, I wouldn't have approached you. Because that's not my type. If you turn to something that's not my type, then can't turn around and be mad at the person when they express that they don't like the person you become or they find displeasure in the way you're looking if they didn't see you that way.
I don't agree, babe. I don't agree with that because it's not as easy as saying, okay, like for example, I didn't mean to have you set.
No one is saying for you to accept. No one is saying for you to. The person, I'm telling you, the person fixes their mouth and says, accept me that way and makes no effort to go back to the way that they were or something like that. I'm saying like if you just accept like I'm gonna be fat, I'm gonna be whatever, and I'm gonna eat this, and then you telling the person to accept who I am, and the person could rightly tell you that's not who I fell in love with, or that's not who I was attracted to. I wasn't attracted to the big you. You telling me to accept that? No, buddy. You better go try out and go work out.
But it's not as easy as okay. So you're saying basically, I don't agree with that, babe. I don't agree with that at all. You're tripping because you're saying if somebody gain weight and
they accept their weight after. I'm not saying if they gain weight that's unacceptable. That's not what I'm saying.
Sometimes it just doesn't happen though. Sometimes it's not as easy as saying, oh well, just go exercise. We both know it's not that easy.
It's not that easy just to go exercise, but it's unacceptable to say I'm not gonna exercise. Deal with it the way I am now, and then not expect the person to be upset with you. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think anyone says they just accept. I think it's more so they know that they have to do it, but they're at a place where they accept the fact that they are there.
And all I'm saying is if the person, right, met you a certain way, and let's say like me, like I gained weight from Mukbangs, right? And if you came to me and you said, babe, I want you to work out, like, you feel me? Like, I want you to like go back to the same way you was before, right? Because that's probably what you liked, right? And I turn around and says, no, I'm not gonna do that. Just the way I am. And if you love me, you're gonna keep me the way I am. I feel like you getting upset about that, right? It's how can I say it? It's not wrong for you to get upset.
I don't think you should get upset. And yeah, I think it's a better way. It's always a better way to go approach somebody to tell somebody, hey, I think you should exercise more, or hey babe,
of course there's a
let's go take a run type stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a way.
I never looked at you and say, hey babe, you're fat. I never looked at you and say, hey babe,
that's you.
You tripping, like you need to go do something with your life. I know, but what I'm saying is that it's not just your looks that I fell in love with. It's not just your physical attributes that I fell in love with. Because
I'm sexy, you feel me?
Whatever. It's not just that, because at the end of the day, you gain weight. At the end of the day, when you get wrinkly and old, things start sagging, looking wrinkly. Am I going to be like, oh well, you know what? I didn't fall in love with you like that. I didn't fall in love with you that way. So
babe, I agree with you.
I'm gonna get me a younger guy. I'm gonna be a cougar. With being comfortable, you should be comfortable. But when it gets to a point where you're way too comfortable where you don't want to improve yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
And then you get mad at the person, like, why are you trying to make me improve myself in a sense? You don't love me? And it's like, you have to be conscious to be like, well, that person has preferences too.
Okay, so I think comfortability, being too comfortable, is good and bad, and have its good and its bads, basically.
Facts.
I agree with Beast Mode. I agree with my husband when he says, basically, you know, if you should try to do something, like if you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage and stuff like that, you shouldn't be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna just be sloppy, I'm just not gonna take showers, I'm just not gonna brush my teeth, I'm just not gonna exercise, I'm just not gonna try to lose weight, and the person should just love me, and when I'm stank, when I have bad teeth, plaque, and all of that, and just being sloppy in the house, then
now the person could love you though. The person is supposed to still love you.
No, of course. The person is supposed to love you through thick and thin. Person's supposed to love you with a stink breath. Like I said, hey, if he didn't love me with my stink breath when I wake up in the morning, you know, and my hair looking messy a little bit here and there when I wake up, then I don't think I would want him. But because I feel like, you know, if you told me, hey babe, you know, you gotta keep your hair looking good when you wake up in the morning, I'm like, what? That's not gonna happen. Like, you tripping. So yeah, the person is doing their part by loving you, but at the same time, you gotta do your part at making it easy to love you, you know, and not making it hard. That goes with everything. Yes, the person's supposed to love you who you are, but if you know you have flaws, don't say, hey, I'm gonna be like this, I'm gonna be like this. Is you keep it, you accept it, and then 20 years later, y'all done. You gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna make it easier for you to love me with my flaws. I agree with you, babe. Yeah, because now I understand, because at first I thought he was talking about, like, if somebody gained weight, or if somebody lost their job or something, then don't get mad if the person leaves. I was like,
the women are very,
no.
You know, not women. You know, humans are very
what?
Interesting interpreters of.
Oh. No, you just wasn't clear, babe. That's it. You just wasn't clear. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this conversation. It was super long. Yeah. I apologize, y'all. But it was interesting. We actually talk about a lot of things like this off camera all the time. Thanks. We talk about so many different things, like, all the time. Like, we go deep in certain things. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. Hope you guys enjoyed the food. The food combo was epic. Really good. Y'all try it out. Anyways, guys, before we end the video, we're gonna do our post notification shout out. Goes out to this individual. Thank you so much for clicking the post notification and being one of the first few to comment once I post a video. I'm always gonna leave you with, I love you, you're perfect, you're beautiful.